American bison are large, herbivorous mammals native to North America. They once roamed in vast numbers across the Great Plains of North America, from Canada down to Mexico. American bison hold immense cultural and historical significance for many Native American tribes. These animals provided food, clothing, shelter, and other essential resources. The near extinction of bison had profound impacts on both indigenous cultures and the environment. American bison are often considered a symbol of strength, resilience, and the wild spirit of the American West. They continue to capture the imagination of people as a powerful representation of nature's majesty. American bison typically have a shaggy coat that varies in color. The coat can range from dark brown to reddish brown, and during certain seasons, the fur might appear more grayish due to shedding and wear. The coloration of the coat helps them blend in with their natural grassland and prairie habitats. Adult bison are large and impressive animals. Bulls are generally larger than cows. Adult bulls can weigh anywhere from 450 to 900 kilograms or even more, while cows typically weigh between 360 to 540 kilograms. Their size contributes to their imposing presence and their role as one of the largest land mammals in North America. One of the distinctive features of bison is the large hump of muscle at the front of their shoulders. This hump is composed of strong muscles that help support the massive head and neck of the bison, allowing them to graze on tough prairie grasses. Both males and females have horns, but the horns of males tend to be larger and more robust. Bison horns are curved and can grow up to 60 centimeters in length. The horns are used for defense, display, and establishing dominance within the herd. Bison have a large, broad head with a relatively short, thick neck. Their head is designed for efficiently grazing on grasses and other vegetation. Bison have strong, stocky legs with cloven hooves that help them navigate various terrains, including the rugged landscapes of the Great Plains. Their hooves are adapted for digging through snow to reach vegetation during winter. The tail of a bison is relatively short and ends in a tuft of fur. While not as prominent as other features, the tail is still part of the overall body structure. Bulls can stand around 1.7 to 2 meters tall at the shoulder. They can measure approximately 2.7 to 3.5 meters in length from head to rump. Cows are generally smaller than bulls and stand around 1.4 to 1.7 meters tall at the shoulder. Their length from head to rump is approximately 2.3 to 3 meters. Bison are known for forming herds, which provide them with protection from predators and harsh weather conditions. These herds can consist of individuals of various ages and sexes. During different seasons, the composition of the herd may change as bulls, cows, and calves interact differently based on their needs. Within the herd, a social hierarchy exists. Bulls engage in dominance contests and displays, such as headbutting and wallowing, to establish their positions within the hierarchy. This hierarchy helps maintain order and reduce conflict within the group. Bulls engage in ritualized displays, such as pawing the ground, rolling in dirt, and rubbing against trees, to establish dominance and attract mates. These displays often involve vocalizations and visual cues to communicate their intentions. Bison may engage in seasonal migrations or movements to find food, water, and suitable breeding grounds. In some areas, bison might move to lower elevations during the winter months to access better forage and shelter. Bison often engage in dust baths and wallowing to help control parasites and regulate body temperature. They roll in dirt or mud, creating a layer that helps protect them from insects and the sun's heat. Bison are naturally alert and have a strong sense of hearing and smell. When sensing potential threats, they may raise their heads, sniff the air, or become visibly tense. If they feel threatened, they can react aggressively, charging at perceived threats with impressive speed. The majority of the American bison's diet consists of various grass species. They are adapted to consume different types of grasses, ranging from shorter, tender grasses to tougher, more fibrous varieties. Their grazing behavior can influence the composition and distribution of grasses in their habitat. Forbs are broad-leafed plants that grow in grasslands. Bison also consume these plants, which add nutritional diversity to their diet. Forbs can provide essential vitamins and minerals that might not be as abundant in grasses. Sedges are grass-like plants that often grow in wetlands or near water sources. Bison may include sedges in their diet, especially in areas where these plants are available. Although bison primarily graze on grasses, they might also consume shrubs and woody plants on occasion. However, these items make up a smaller portion of their diet compared to grasses. The composition of the bison's diet can vary throughout the year based on the availability of different plant species. During the growing season, they have access to fresh, tender grasses and forbs. In the winter, when grasses are less nutritious and covered by snow, bison might dig through the snow to reach edible vegetation. While bison primarily obtain moisture from their diet, they also need access to water sources, especially in hot and dry conditions. They may congregate around water sources to drink and cool off. Bison have a characteristic way of grazing that contributes to the health and diversity of grasslands. Their selective grazing can prevent the dominance of certain grass species, allowing other plants to thrive and increasing overall biodiversity in the ecosystem. Bison have a specialized digestive system that allows them to efficiently process the cellulose present in plant material. Microorganisms in their four-chambered stomach help break down complex carbohydrates and extract nutrients from their diet. The breeding season for American bison typically occurs during late summer and early fall. This period is often referred to as the rut. It usually starts in July or August and can extend into September. During the breeding season, dominant bulls engage in aggressive displays and behaviors to establish their status within the herd and compete for access to females. These displays can include roaring, wallowing, pawing the ground, and fighting with other bulls. Once a bull establishes dominance, he will engage in courtship behaviors toward receptive cows. Courtship may involve following the female, vocalizations, and physical displays to gain her attention and acceptance. When a female is ready to mate, she will allow the dominant bull to approach and mate with her. Copulation is relatively brief, lasting only a few seconds. After mating, the fertilized egg undergoes a period of delayed implantation, during which the embryo does not immediately attach to the uterine wall. Gestation, the actual period of pregnancy, typically lasts about 9 months. The calving season generally occurs in the spring, from late April to June. Calves are precocial, meaning they are relatively well developed and can stand, walk, and even run shortly after birth. However, they still depend on their mothers for nourishment, protection, and guidance. Cows are attentive mothers and keep their calves close, often isolating them from potential threats. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.